What is going on, everyone? My name is Colin. Welcome to the Poke Office. Today is super exciting because Paldea Evolved just released. I have this to open up later. First time opening up Paldea Evolved. I have my booster boxes coming next week. They're still in the mail, unfortunately, but still super pumped. I also just pre-ordered Pokemon 151 in the Japanese booster boxes. So I got a couple of those coming later this month, I think. Might be here in July, but I'm really pumped for that because some of the cards have been leaking and it's just like insanely cool how good they look, especially because of the nostalgia factor of all the old Pokemon that I grew up with. First thing, before we get into the release day markets of Paldea Evolved, which is exciting, but also first, don't FOMO out into purchasing these cards because even though they're not like all that expensive, I think they're going to still continue to go down. I have a giveaway going on. 4 packs of Evolving Skies, the full art set of it. You need to subscribe to the channel with bell notifications on, leave a comment telling me what your favorite card is in Paldea Evolved, and hit that like button for me. Let's see what the markets are at for the first opening day of Paldea Evolved Pokemon. Okay, here we go. So I took the top 30 cards so far out of Paldea Evolved. Only one regular EX. It's the Chien Pao EX card for $8.98. I think that's going to be coming way down. Even as I was putting this presentation together, the prices were changing. So these orders might be like slightly off, but they're really close anyways. Dendra, Boss's Orders, and Chien Pao EX are the ultra rares that are part of the set that are in the top 30 cards value-wise. So the Dendra is at $10.34, Boss's Orders at $10.44, and Chien Pao EX, $14.36. I really like that full art Chien Pao EX. I think it looks really cool. Some of the trainers also look quite cool. Next, we're headed into the illustration rares. Fuecoco, the only starter that made it into the top 30. Quaxley and Sprigatito were just outside of it, but Fuecoco is the lowest costing illustration rare out of the top 30 cards, followed by Frigibax and then Raichu, which is just an absolutely insanely cute and awesome card. I absolutely love it. These ones are $8.62, $9.87, $10.65 accordingly. Next, a couple more illustration rares. Oh, I had a duplicate slide. Here we go. The next ones are the Baxcalibur. What a name. And so much color in it for $12.02. And then these two I would be looking out for because they're some of my top picks, which we'll talk about shortly. But we have the Magikarp illustration rare, which just looks absolutely incredible, followed by the Tyranitar illustration rare. Both of those just under $23, which those I could actually see staying at quite a good price for those two, just because they are popular Pokemon and they're just so cool. Next, we're going into the hyper rares. There's 6 of them inside the top 30 cards on opening day. First, we have the Ting Lu EX hyper rare card for $9.96. Next, Superior Energy Retrieval for $9.98. And then one of the starter evolutions, the Meowscarada EX hyper rare card for $10.43. And I'm actually shocked at how cheap some of these are coming out of the gate. I thought the prices would be quite a bit higher. Skeledirge. I always say Skeldurge, but it's not. Skeledirge EX for $13.40. Then we have the Chien Pao EX for $14.61, followed by the most expensive hyper rare or gold card out of Paldea Evolved so far, the Super Rod, coming in at $16.35. Okay, next we're into the good stuff, the special illustration rare cards. Lowest one on the top 30 list is Quackable EX, the evolved form of Quaxley. I mean, 2 evolves away, but this one is $13.60. And I've been talking about these for a while. I love the fact that they're doing like the storylines with the evolutions in this set. Like in the Scarlet and Violet base set, they had the Ralts, the Curlia, and the Gardevoir. Now, in this one, we have 3 sets of like the trilogies is what I'm calling them. And I think they are really awesome. Next up on the list is the Chi-Yu EX. Another really cool looking card. The colors really flash on it. That one's going for $15.23. Next, we have a special illustration rare trainer, which is the Giacomo on the DJ board, which is also a pretty cool looking card, going for $15.28. Next three on the list, the Grusha, I don't know. Kind of cool looking card looking out the window. There's some Starlies in the foreground there. Pretty cool. $16.26 for that one. Followed by the Skeledirge EX. Special illustration rare, which looks absolutely incredible. I think the Skeledirge kind of looks a little funny and looks kind of fake, but Fuecoco is the Pokemon I picked in the game Scarlet and Violet, and Skeledirge is a total beast in that game. So I think that card could do really well as well, just because, again, it's that trilogy, and I think it looks really cool. What card I do think is really awesome is this next one, the Squawkabilly EX card, special illustration rare. It looks actually awesome. I love the colors of the houses. The birds are sitting on the roofs, and that one's going for $16.97. I really, really, really like that card. Next up, we have the Ting-Lu EX, $18.35. I don't know much about these new Pokemon. There's so many new names and stuff to learn about. And then followed by the last of the starter trilogy evolution things, special illustration rare Meowscarada EX, going for $19.51. Another very cool looking card. And then we are into another Pokemon that I don't know really anything about. It is the Wo-Chien EX. Maybe I'm mispronouncing it, but I think that's about right. Wo-Chien, maybe? Going for $19.70. Couple more to get through. We got the Tinkaton EX special illustration rare. Look at the colors on this thing. It looks absolutely amazing. Going for $20.66, followed by two trainers, but they're special illustration rare varieties, Boss's Orders and Dendra. Boss's Orders is going for $26.56. Dendra going for $29.06. So just like Scarlet and Violet base set, we're seeing a lot of these special illustration rare trainers doing quite well in the markets. Like they're leading the way in terms of market value in this Paldea Evolved set so far. Looks like I have another duplicate slide that I forgot to delete as I was working on this. These are the top cards of Paldea Evolved, the top three, starting with the Qianpao EX. What a cool looking card. And that Pokemon, even though I don't know much about it, looks absolutely amazing, especially with that like blizzard going on. Going for $35.20 out of the gate, followed by the two Iono cards. The first one is just a illustration rare, or an ultra rare, I think it's called. Just a regular trainer full art card. $43.73. The special illustration rare Iono with the Pikachu and the Eevee, and oh my goodness, it looks so cool. Going for $104.51. That one is huge out of the gate. So hopefully we can pull it. Now here are the cards that I just think are awesome. I don't know if they're actually cards to watch in terms of value, but I just think that these lines are so cool. So we got the Fuecoco, followed Crocalor, and Skeledirge EX. I think that is so cool. Same with the Sprigatito, Florigato, and Meowscarada. I think that is actually so cool how it follows the same story throughout the three cards, followed by Quaxley and Quaxwell and Quackable, going for pretty cheap prices, but I just think those cards are so cool. Here are the last three I want to talk about. The Raichu, the Magikarp, Tyranitar. I just think that these cards, even though they're just illustration rares, they're nothing like too fancy. They look so cool. The artwork is so good on them that I just think it's going to be really, really awesome. Let me know what you think. I'm going to flip the screen around and finally get into some Paldea Evolved. So yeah, definitely let me know what you think. I think Paldea Evolved is going to be a lot of fun to open for the first little bit anyways. I think there's some really cool cards to chase. I don't know if it's going to be like a huge hitting set for Scarlet and Violet. And to be fair, like I was watching a channel the other day talking about Paldea Evolved, and basically Pokemon has come out and said usually the second set of an era of Pokemon doesn't do typically well, so there's just like not printing as much Paldea Evolved as they did Scarlet and Violet base set, which kind of shocks me, but kind of not at the same time, because if it doesn't normally do well, then like why would you? So yeah, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I'm gonna get this ETB opened and we will be back shortly. Okay, here we go, here it is. I gotta take a look at this booklet first, so if you've already seen it, you can just fast forward here. I'm not gonna look at too much of the stuff at the front. Just want to look at some of the cards that you can get. honestly, none of the like regular EXs excite me all that much. I mean, the Skeletor just kind of cool, I guess, but nothing too shocking. I'm looking at the illustration rares and the special illustration rares for sure. So here are some of them. The Bramblin actually looks really cool. Fletchlander looks really cool. Pyroar looks really cool. I mean, there's some. Ooh, Tropius is in this. I don't like that very much. Not my favorite Pokemon ever. The Mismagius looks really awesome. The Sandygast looks pretty cool. I mean, looking just at the colors are like really briefly, if you haven't looked at one of these booklets yet, looks absolutely ridiculously cool. We have a couple of the Terra cards, so we got the Fortress, and we got the Slowking and the Dedenne. Is it Dedenne or Dedenne? Yeah, and then we'll go into the special illustration rares, which are looking quite spectacular, to be honest with you. Honestly, the colors just really pop on that Squawkabilly for sure. The Iono, of course, is the most expensive card in the set so far, and then this ETB comes with this Pikachu card, which I actually have the Japanese version of it as well. So let's see, I'm just gonna pull all this stuff out. Middle part, you get your dice and your counters. Nothing too crazy there. Let's take a look at these. There's my promo card. So you get your energy deck. You get the sleeves, which actually look really awesome. The colors totally pop. You get some dividers, which is alright. And then look at this promo card. Look at how good that looks. I have a couple of the Japanese ones that I bought off eBay because they were just too cool not to buy. I want to get them graded. So as soon as I send in, I'm getting awfully close to having to send some in because I got quite a handful of them. But this is a really, really cool looking card. Comes in every ETB. And then we get some 9 packs, which is another difference between old stuff, old ETBs, and new ETBs. So 9 packs instead of the standard 8 that was in Scarlet and Violet. Here we go. Let's get ripping. First time ever opening Paldea Evolved. I should actually look at the artwork here. So that is Quackaball. Looks pretty cool. We got quite a few booster boxes coming of this, so definitely looking forward to it. And got to remember the pack trick, it's just an energy in the back. Might take a little bit extra time here just to look at the artwork a little bit. Sudowoodo, kind of cool. Pineco, and Rabsca. So many Pokemon in this set that I don't recognize. And like, I even played the game, but obviously not enough. I gotta play some more, I guess. Also, almost did a different pack trick. Slowpoke, kind of cool. Litleo, Rothruff, Tawny, Palisand, Raichu. That's one of the ones I want to pull, except in the illustration rare. Larvitar, Slackoth, and Hydreigon. Hydreigon? English is hard, especially in Pokemon. Come on, 0 for 2. So far, from what I've been seeing, the pull rates have been actually quite good on Paldea Evolved. And I was watching Danny Phantom, and he was saying that he thinks that booster boxes might be seeded, so like you're kind of expected, almost like not guaranteed, but expected to get 11 to 13 hits in a booster box, which isn't too bad. Giacomo and something. Wochian EX. There's our first hit of Paldea Evolved. Let's go, baby. Alright. Kind of pops a little bit. What do you guys think of the silver borders? I'm still not sold on it. And like, it's still kind of weird because even though this is set number 2 out of Scarlet and Violet already, like I have been opening a lot of Sword and Shield still. So it's just still kind of weird. Arctivax. That's a cool looking Pokemon. Talonflame. Voltorb. Shinx. Abomasnow. Alright, nothing too crazy happening yet. I was really shocked to hear that information that Paldea Evolved is not getting printed all that much. I wonder if it actually won't do very good, or if that's just like a mistake or what. It'll be interesting to know. Spirit Tomb. Alright, come on. But Obsidian Flame, I don't think will be underprinted. Neither do I think Pokemon 151. I don't know what I'll do. Because I think, well, the pre-orders in Canadian dollars is quite a bit of money. It's like right around $200 for a booster box. But Baxcalibur, nice. The set looks so cool. I don't know if you've seen any of the cards come out from that yet. It looks absolutely incredible, which is weird because Paldea Evolved literally just came out today and already talking about 2 sets into the future, which, I mean, should probably not do that. But Litleo, Oricorio. Alright, we are ice cold in this ETB, which doesn't shock me because ETBs just always crush me in sets usually. So hopefully we can get one more pull here. Otherwise it's going to be a tough start on Paldea Evolved. But that's okay. Paldea Evolved is out. Are you grabbing some? Wingull. Falkner. Wigglytuff. Alright, we need a hit out of this last pack so bad. So bad. Yeah, are you grabbing some? Are you waiting for a bit? Do you have booster boxes coming? Let me know. Are you excited about this set? Are you not excited about it? I'm decently excited about it. I'll put it that way. This is our last pack. I hope we have something because it has not been good. We do. Sandygast. That's an illustration rare, which is a pretty darn cool one. And on the last one, Fortress EX. Well, there's a double banger pack to finish it off. That is what I'm talking about. Sandygast illustration rare, followed by the Fortress. That's ultra rare, I believe the tarot cards are. Either way, that's ridiculously cool. That kind of made the ETB, to be honest with you. It was going pretty sour before that. So here is what we pulled. The Fortress EX Terra card. Not too bad. It wasn't on my list today, but it's still a nice hit. The Sandygast illustration rare and the Wochian EX? I don't know. Someone tell me, because I'm going to mix it up all the time. This is maybe the coolest card in the entire set. We got the Pikachu, followed by Fuecoco, and Sprigatito, and Quaxly. Like, this card just looks so ridiculously cool. Anyways, enjoy Paldea Evolved. It is out. This was the release day markets video. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Colin. If you want to be entered in to win the draw for 4 packs of Evolving Skies, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment, and until my next video on Monday when I'm picking the winner, peace!